And here we go with the signed blue card LJNs. We're going to start at the top. Honky Tonk Man. Harley Race. And if you guys know about LJNs, you know how valuable the Harley Race is. And this fucker is mint. I mean, the card has very minor wear and the bubble is absolutely perfect. And the same thing can be said for this one-man gang, which is really rare because usually these nipples or whatever else you would call them that come to a point here are usually completely fucked and cracked and everything else, and this one's really nice. Axe, who we just had. Now, this is an interesting one. The blue card Hacksaw Duggan. This is one of the rare times that the blue card version is actually worth more than the black card version, because for whatever reason, the black card Hacksaw was the most produced of the black cards, and the blue card Hacksaw just got a normal production run. So there are actually fewer examples of this than the black card Hacksaw, which will be making an appearance later. Tito Santana in the Strike Force outfit, that's a pretty good one. Old Corp. And Kamala, who was very cool when we met him and told us the story about how he didn't get paid jack shit for his royalties on the Kamala figure, even though it was extremely popular. Figures. Ricky Steamboat signed this before he thought his autograph was gold. Jake. Tito in his single attire. Mr. Olympian. Coco. I think that's Earl Hebner on the white shirt ref. If I can get my hands on a MOC blue shirt ref, I'll have Dave sign that one. Old Jesse. Brother Brudeye. Greg Valentine. Cowboy Bob, and that Orton, even though it's not one of the rare ones, is absolutely perfect. Card and bubble. It looks like it came out of the case. Fresh out of the case. Mr. Wonderful. Ratty Piper. Ratty Piper in the brown boots, which is a rare variant. Donna the Rock. This is an interesting one. The $1 Million Man on a Mr. Fuji's manager card. I'm guessing at the end of the LJN run, they were just, when the line got canceled, they were pretty much just slapping anything together that was left over. So I don't know how much of a factory error this was, or just a factory I don't give a fuck. Hillbilly Jim, who, as I said before, is one of the nicest guys to meet. Oh, Tara signed this one for me. A regular $1 Million Man. Killer Bees, which this is another one of those rare instances where the single of the tag teams are worth more than the tag team sets, and the Killer Bees are pretty high up there. They're right behind Strike Force, behind the Hearts, obviously, in the sets that exist of LJN tag team sets. Old Outback Jack. Now, the Bobby Heenan autograph is hard to see. He signed it in black on the bubble, but it's there. Luscious Johnny V signed this about 6 months before he died, and that is also a very nice card and bubble, even though it's not one of the more high-end ones. An unpunched King Kong Bundy. An unpunched Nikolai. The Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart. No heart variant on the megaphone. To where's that has hearts. Oh, Sheiky baby. Which when I met him, he told me my mustache was an Iron Sheik mustache, by the way. Oh, Captain Lou, and remember, Jesus loves you. Mean Gene, who told me you could get high off the marker when I handed it to him. Old Billy Jack before he was batshit Billy Jack. That is a 5-back Snuka from the original run. That's the original 1984 set right there. The rarest of which came with a stand. So this would be a third wave of the 5-back. The first wave has an extension on the bubble for a stand in the back. The second wave has the extension for the bubble with no stand. And then the third wave has no extension of the bubble at all because obviously Vince saw how much it was costing extra to produce that stand and it was much cheaper to get rid of it. White shirt Hulk Hogan. Now, as we were saying, this is a Series 1 with stand. As you can see how the bubble juts out at the bottom, and there's actually a stand to put on the figure, unpunched, and once again, this fucker is perfect. I had a second one that was beat to hell, and I sold that for $1,700 about 2 years ago, so I can just imagine what I'll get for this son of a bitch. Another Sheiky baby with stand. As you can see, it is 5-back, which means, again, the original set. And now, 2 of the big hitters of the blue cards. Not the best autograph, but it's there. And as Macho Man didn't do a hell of a lot of signings and is gone, you pretty much have to take what you can get. We're gonna skip this one real quick and go to Bruno, who, when I met him in 2014 or 15, I believe, at the big event in New York City, Queens, New York, he was 77 years old. And now you guys know me. I'm a truck driver. When I tell you this old man could have broke my hand when he shook it if he wanted to, that is no exaggeration. I could not believe how strong this 77-year-old man's grip was. And he was extremely nice. Extremely nice. And the crown jewel, baby. Adorable Adrian Adonis. Obviously, I was 4 years old when he died, so I did not obtain this myself. I bought this on eBay, and what sold me is there is a picture of about a 17 or 18-year-old kid standing in a bar in Midtown Manhattan with Adrian and this figure, and it is signed in the exact place. It will be going to JSA at an on-site signing here in town in about 4 months. So I will show you guys the finished product. And that is the blue card signed set.